Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of January. It is a general reading, and so it is not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay. Before I begin, for this reading, I'm using a combination of tarot decks, Lenormand, fortune telling, and oracles. The card in the center, I think we're going to start there. It's drawing my attention, so that's where I will begin. It is the Two of Wisdom. Can be many things. Two of Wisdom, blockages, feeling blocked, feeling like you've hit an obstacle. And there can be confusion as to how to get past the obstacle. You could be worried. It could be feeling very anxious. It can be being brought to account for something. This could be maybe you're worried that somebody would bring you to account for something, or maybe you need to account for something, and this is making you anxious. Now, these energies can be vice versa. Okay, I'm giving you what these cards mean, and you will know where you sit in this energy. Now, let's see if we can narrow down some of these. We have the birds and the comet. Okay, so this is somebody being worried about being called to account for something that exploded, something that happened quickly, and something that surely stung with the comet. Because wherever it lands, it burns. The birds. The birds, it can speak to conversation that took place between two people. Maybe something exploded or someone exploded. It can be being very stressed out about having a conversation if you're wishing to account for something or clear something up with someone, and being very stressed out about it. It can also be speculation. So you could be going over in your mind a conversation and imagining how it's going to go. And that would be making you anxious. I mean, it can go many different ways. What we see here is somebody feeling very frail or vulnerable because they're in bed and they look very thin. We have the mice with this. So something is really eating away at this person, making them maybe feel ill or not good about it. It could be, let me see, it's coming with this star card here. So this has to do with somebody from the past, because it's coming with the star. The star's got the Six of, if you can just see, it has that Six of cups, of hearts, which is actually cups, yeah. It could be that something is eating away. Reading the star side of this card, something is eating away, and you maybe are still trying to hold on to hope that you could fix it. It could be wishing to actually fix it. It could be with the star about finding your voice and speaking up. Or being inspired to do so. So this could be eating away at this person. This need to speak up with regards to perhaps a situation that happened in the past. Maybe wanting to reach out to somebody to explain. But maybe fear, or in fear of being judged, possibly, because I see judgment up here. And we have this priest who's kind of handing out a warning over here. Let me see. Yeah, you see, this is what you want. You want to go and explain. This is you. It's either your energy or it is theirs. And this is fire. Hoping for a new opportunity, or maybe hoping for a break or a lucky break, a window of opportunity to be able to do this, you know, because the connection here is very deep, it's very strong. This can be soulmate energy here. And then we have justice, the Melaramantam. Melaramantam is about hoping and praying for a fair and just outcome. Yeah, see, they want to go and explain, right? They're hoping for that window of opportunity to be able to do this, to go and explain to this person, hoping that they will not be judged too harshly for what they did, you see. So, okay, so this is either your energy or theirs. So they could be thinking this about you. This is a connection, I feel, that was, because this card, we have fire again with our Knight of Shields, head over heels. And, or, you know, maybe even you did something, you or they did something without really thinking about it, because he would surely have done that. He's impulsive. So what we have here, we have the skull and the clouds and the skull again. So this skull here is about an ending, but there's confusion over this ending, not wanting it to end. With the clouds, because you're not on the right side of you're on the cloudy side of the clouds. Hard to explain, but when you're on this side of the clouds, which is where you are, there's still a lot of confusion. If you were on this side, it gets cleared up very quickly. But it was an ending that was there, okay? And so then we have this other skull. On this side of the cloud. This is about, I feel like there was confusion over whether something was over or not, and then it was brought suddenly, impulsively, to an abrupt halt, an end. Something happened that made things very clear in that particular moment, and you ended it, or they did. Now there's regret. Now there's regret. There's distance between you. Somebody is, it's like they do something and then they kind of hunker down and are very moody. Regret. Again, you have this, you know, it's like you or they, okay? I don't know whose energy this is, yours or theirs. Somebody shut somebody out in the cold and they moved away, but it's almost like after it happened, there was instant regret. That's how I would describe that. Because they are moving away, putting distance between you with this fellow in the reverse, moving away from a commitment that you actually really, you or they really desired. Not really wanting to go, but going, you know? Feeling very vulnerable with the hedgehog. Pain. Hiding the heart. The hedgehog can speak to a very particular tender spot or sensitive place that may have been touched, that made this person, you or them, react in the way that they did. Yeah. And so then we have the glove. And the glove, you see that it's like they're facing each other. The glove is facing the hedgehog is facing the glove. So it had to do with the tender spot, had to do with the glove, and the glove is about the fit of something, the feel of something. And so a particular spot was touched in one of you, and they just threw down the glove. It's like, take that, boom. And immediately after it's done, there's regret. Okay? But it's because of something perhaps that was said, that touched or done, that touched a spot that was very tender already. So what we have here is the Squire of Wisdom. Squire of Wisdom and the lady and the horseshoe. The horseshoe, it's about a lucky break. The lady is a new insight. Okay, so there's news that brings a new insight to this situation. This woman represents it represents the person that you are thinking of, that's very important to you. But it can also indicate that somebody's coming in, a lucky break. I feel it's news that's coming in. We have the Ace of Spades here. So this can be a clarity that's brought in the future. And I have to go with that because we have the sun up above. The sun brings light and clarity. This is coming through communication. Yeah. And we have the automobile again. So we have two messages here of someone coming in towards you. News, messages, a person coming toward, a new beginning is coming towards you. a lucky break. Things get cleared up. Another chance with Judgment. And here we have the Parfait with the anchor and the hat. And so the anchor is going to, that which you wanted to manifest, okay, that which you desired to manifest, the anchor is going to help stabilize this situation and to ground it. And we have grounding here too with the hedgehog. And the hat says that there is a change in status. It is being promoted. Change. So, someone's status is about to change. There is a new beginning here. A lucky break. Things getting cleared out. Positive, happy outcomes with the sun. It brings in that clarity, vitality, new enthusiasm, renewed confidence. Happiness. Whatever is happening here, there is huge improvements coming in. You got really positive cards sitting here in your future. Let us see what we have in this card, the Moonology. You got the waxing moon. I'm going to be reading for this card. Now, the waxing moon in January, because this is a January reading, is, I believe, this cycle begins on the 17th. Okay. So, at that time, the energy is going to gain momentum. So it's going to be either, you know, at that time or around that time that this energy gains momentum to take you from here to here. Now, I'll just leave this here. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, just as this one is, and this one is. Indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it does say that it may take some work, and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up and emotions building up. Where do you want to go? And do you believe that you can get here? Let's remember, we have a card of believing with the Magician. In this deck, he is the Parfait, but that's what it is about, believing and taking action. Either you can just keep meditating and focus on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps, action towards your goals. Whatever you decide, you are on the right path, this card says. So, very positive reading for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to those who have so generously donated to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to you.